Boston on D. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Reed. Fires top of the key. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And look at Porzingis hustling in transition, getting there to complete the fast break.
Pass to Morris. Reed can't hit.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
It's stolen by Warren. Down low. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Tatum with a steal. White for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I just love the ball movement.
Warren sets a screen. Pass to Alexander Walker. From the stripe. No good off the back of the rim. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 9. And we'll be back right after this.
14.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The Celtics with the lead. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
To the middle. A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Mikhailuk misses the 3. Here's Alexander Walker. No points so far. Here's Anderson. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Horford with it. It's stolen by Warren. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. The Celtics on offense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding an open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Well, Richard, you had 4 finals appearances and faced some legendary competition in each one.
Yeah, I went up against Shaq and Kobe, Duncan and David Robinson, Durant and Curry. That's why I lost 3 of them. But I was a part of the greatest championship ever in 2016, beating those 73-win Warriors.
Outside, Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Anderson's gotten his first bucket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-3 run. Stripped it away. three. Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Cornette. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on T.J. Warren.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. That one's no good. The Timberwolves trail. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the right side. Here's Gobert. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Boston on offense. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
On the wing, Tatum. To the inside. Here's Cornette. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And now a 6-point Boston lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
We've got 1:55 left in the half. Back to Conley. Towns on a screen. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the foul called on the Boston Celtics.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high-percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And here's Brown for 3. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Keita. Outside Holiday. 3-pointer. And the Celtics another 3.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Outside Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Towns for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 10-point Boston lead.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Pass to Gobert. From behind the arc. Horford pulls it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And it's Tatum missing. And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Edwards. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And that concludes the first half. Celtics out in front, leading by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Minnesota. It's a 10-point game. Picked by Gobert. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. And so it's Minnesota with it. Now here's Conley. No points yet. Gobert no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
No good on that one. Well, Boston's been a franchise that has sustained winning, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., look, they've had down years like anyone, but they don't have down decades. And the Celtics, they replenish as fast as any team outside of maybe their rival Lakers.
Now here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Conley. Still no points. Inside. Oh, easy two for Gobert.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Holiday surveying the floor. Outside Tatum. Launches it. And the Celtics another three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Left side Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Lets it fly. And Gobert with the stuff.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Substitution on the court.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. To the middle. Down low. Anderson. He can't hit that time. Good D by Porzingis.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Anderson can't get it to go. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. White. Good.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Morris outside. Pass to Warren. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Richard, we saw a new look for Jaylen Brown in 2023. But injury forced him to don a mask.
Yeah, face masks are kind of infamous right now. Some guys struggle with them. Some guys are defined by it. Didn't seem to bother Brown that much. I will give him that.
And here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-4 run. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
Here's Pritchard. The shot misses.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's scoreless. Here's the floater. That's tipped. Back to Morris. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Anderson with a screen. Pulls up, high post. Oh, from deep. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Here's Mikhailuk. And again, Boston with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Reed. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Reed's got 10 points in the game.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Now here's Morris. Back to Warren. Pass to Anderson. Anderson with a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Nice form on the 20-footer. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Pritchard. Here's Mikhailuk. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Screen by Horford. Fires from the wing. Hauser can't get it to go. And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. And so it's Boston with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. White with it. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Lets the three fly. Reed with the rebound. From the arc. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's McLaughlin. Boston with a rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Screen by Horford. White for 3. 4 on the clock. The 3. Boston, no good that time either.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Reed. 4-3. No. 4 for 9 from the floor down.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Drills it from deep.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Here's White. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
Pass to McLaughlin. McDaniels from long range. And no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Screen by Horford. White for three, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Now here's Tatum. Brown scanning the floor. Tatum with a screen. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And we're going to have a jump ball. Can he keep it going? Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Pass to Conley. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boston dictating the flow. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, B.A., and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
Pass to Towns. Now Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And the basket by Brown.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now here's Edwards. Kicks it out Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Drains the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Boston dictating the flow. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Count that one. White's got 11 points here in the 2nd half.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out Towns. And here's McDaniels. Towns outside. Here's Edwards. And he can't bank that one in. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Outside Tatum. Pulls up. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
It's stolen by Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Shot on the wing. And it's Boston scoring again.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let any...
To a freak show, they counted me out, I said freak no. My chain going blind on some freak no. Yeah. You ain't seen it like this since like 09, big build, the big dog stepping with no cosign. Y'all gotta understand, I got the upper hand. If it's my time, ain't no time to be fumbling. Big bill of pay-per-view, Lil Billy SummerSlam. Came a long way, used to out of Cumberland. I done things hard to sleep on his stomach. Get used to evictions and dipping and struggling. I was like 12 or 3 bills, I was juggling, dodging the who was way more than trouble kids. Look at my eyes and then call on my lies. I done went head to head with me more than my size. When you used to a loss, ain't no tucking, no problem. Like added to everything weighing inside. I was gonna give up rapping right after that album. It's too many nights I done cried till I looked in the mirror off the side I remembered. I'm really best at it alive. Big dog status, nothing less. Even if I lose, I finesse. We ain't gotta talk about a thing. No, I'm only talking about the check. I've been counted out since the jump. I was supposed to in that wreck. I was addicted to buying watches last year. I ain't switched the time on them yet. Late with. Yeah, I cannot fold. If I do, it's some man fashion pretty. Wanna know what I'm dressed in. All my dogs wanna know who you bank with. Crib on a lake with Hermes blankets. I cannot fold free, no. Labels tried to put me on a hold, I said free, no. I got so much juice, turning stoop to a freak show. They counted me out, I said freak, no. My chain going blind on some freak, no. Y'all gotta understand, I got the upper hand. Free, I done went hit to hit. Ain't no time to be fumbling.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Celtics make a quick stop here in front of their Boston fans, just one game before heading back out. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here is Holiday. Outside Tatum. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. First quarter, just over a minute played. And the shot goes down.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Tatum with it. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Porzingis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Towns with the bucket.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's White. And there's the drive. Tatum's shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And taken away by Brown. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Right side, Porzingis. Shoots over Towns. Porzingis can't hit. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Towns, the screen. With the shot. Edwards can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Here is Edwards. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. It allows him to block a lot of shots.
Holiday following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Holiday with the block.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
Towns trying to get open. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And Edwards drops them both. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, all that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:48 left in the first. To the inside. Here's Reed. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Cornette can't get it to go. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's the pick. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Stolen by Anderson. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Now, here is Morris. The kick out to Anderson. Anderson the screen. Here's Morris. That's good from 17 feet away.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Celtics trailed by 7. Here's Pritchard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
There's the screen. Pass to Reed. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself drag as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards. They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
For Minnesota, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Fires the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Now here's Anderson. Still without a basket. Just 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. He tries for 3. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. Tatum no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Anderson. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's Boston now. Here's Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. He gets himself to the line.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Here's Alexander Walker. Crafty move into the lane. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Celtics trailed by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so Holiday will bring it up with the Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Connects from 3-point range.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here is Conley. Following the three-pointer by Derek White. Towns wide open. Good on the triple. Towns has got 5 now.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Pass to Brissett. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Towns down low. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Holiday looking for an opening. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realized how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
Minnesota with the ball. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Conley with a wide open look. On the mark with the 15-footer. Conley's got his first 2 points. On the wing, Brown. Back to White. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. Mr. Gobert. Conley with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Timberwolves leading by 5. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Oh, great ball movement there.
.107 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Cornette. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And here's Reed. And it's off from 3-point range. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Minnesota with the ball. Leading by 5. Pass to Morris. Inside. And finished off by Anderson.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Pritchard. Launches it. Pass to Mikhailuk. From downtown. Can't hit that one.
Celtics foul.
The Timberwolves have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Minnesota. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. One second left. That one, no good. That'll do it for the first half. Minnesota on top, ending the second quarter on a 14-4 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Timberwolves leading by 8. And here's Edwards. Over Horford. Here's Anderson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Hauser. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
They set the pick. Now here's Reed. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Here's Pritchard to the paint. Here's Cornette.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Outside, Edwards. Anderson outside from beyond the arc. And Boston with the rebound. And here's Brown outside. And the Celtics another 3.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Anderson the screen. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Pass to Tatum. Into the lane, Tatum. And the dunk by Porzingis.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. Because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
You know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Brown. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now, here's Warren. Still yet to score. Outside Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Edwards can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the left wing. Gobert in the corner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like seeing Gobert use the shot fake because it's an effective way to get the defenders into the paratroopers club.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to town. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And, you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Towns for 3. Sinks the triple. Towns has got 10.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Now here's Conley. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Porzingis, third personal foul, fourth team foul.
1:19 left to play in the third. Down low. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 7 points for Porzingis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Towns. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Tatum. Gobert with the block. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. From deep three-point land. Hauser misses. Now here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Count the basket. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Pritchard. In the corner, Horford with it. No one near him. Yep, right through the net. Horford's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Celtics. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser. 6 to shoot. With the drive. A nice shot by McCallum.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Edwards, that's good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Minnesota leading by 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Clock at 6. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, he's got such quick hands, does Holiday, and he's a superb defender because his hands are quick, he moves his feet, and he does a nice job reading the opponents and gets after steals as a result.
High post, Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Taken away by Holiday. Brown outside. Celtics passing it around. Takes it inside. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Gobert the screen. Towns in the corner. Edwards with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Outside Edwards. Wide open. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Celtics trailed by 7. White looking around. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with the ball. Defended by Gobert. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now,
to the inside. Out to White. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Pass to Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
And the Timberwolves call time. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, Holiday. Brown wide open, he fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Mr. Gobert. Now Conley. And here's Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with the block. Outside Holiday. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards from deep three-point land. Towns the screen. Now here's Gobert. The jump hook. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Out to Porzingis. On the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Brown. Tatum on the wing. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Porzingis. Count it!
Well, you know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moment. Why? He's an impact player.
Edwards inside.
Porzingis, 4th personal foul, 2nd team foul.
And Minnesota has possession.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Here's McCollum. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Out to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done.
Now Edwards. Stolen by Holiday. Outside, White. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Tatum. The screen from Brown. 6 to shoot. Tatum gets the bucket.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Now Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Stolen by Holiday. White, wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead. Outside Conley. Here's Towns. To halt the run. For 3, Edwards. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Tatum.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Shooting from Minnesota.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Conley, he gets that one. And it's 6 points for Mike Conley.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
Outside Holiday. And here's Brown outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Out to Conley. Mr. Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Towns in the corner for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Goes up again. Out to Edwards. Launches it from deep. Porzingis with the rebound. Here's White. And he can't jam it through. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them...
¿Qué sirve este coche y todos estos colgantes si tú brillas más que todos esos brillantes? Yeah. Demasiado cara para pagarte. Ella me baila, se vuelve loca, quiere agarrarme. Yo estoy mirando como le... Tan bonita que duele, duele. Como me lo hace, me tiene loco. Quiere que... Dice que tiene el corazón roto. Por eso no me quiere, quiere. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí, a mí, a mí.